because in fact I have no results to report on because Slovakia is very newborn iBOL member. Oops. Oh, how does that work? My name is Ivona Kautmanova. I work at the Slovak National Museum. I'm a mycologist and the head of the Department of Botany, and I study certain groups of fungi. In fact, in Slovakia, only in 2015 we got the first money to build a DNA lab in our museum, and then we have to wait another 2 years. Only this year we got additional fundings, we got employed people, and we are starting this year, this year, some real work on Barcoding Slovakia. If you look at the barcodes on board, somebody improved my table because I said 0000 because our institution was 000. But if you look at these numbers, it's, as has been told, mostly done these sequences by our neighbors from Germany, Poland, and Austria. Only some, I don't know, up to 1,000 sequences maybe were uploaded by our colleague from the Slovak Academy of Sciences, this Chiampors group, which cooperated with Polish group. So numbers are not so bad, I think, but it's not our matter. Slovak barcode network, in fact, does not exist. We have several partners. We have partnered with the Zoological Institute of the Slovak Academy of Sciences, then this Slovak Academy group, and a week before I go there, I was contacted by a lady from the Veterinary Institute in Košice that they would also like to be a part of iBOL. So we have 4 maybe participants. These are researchers groups. Current fundings we've got now. We've got 2 grants, and we can dispose with this 200 and something thousand euro, and we are applying for additional grant from European funding for another 600,000, and there's a high probability that we will get that money. I wouldn't like to. I hope they will get them. Several projects. One of the projects is barcoding orchids of Slovakia. This has very practical reasons because last year's, for some reason, for some commercial purposes, probably, orchids of Slovakia are being stolen from nature. In natural reserves, you just find thousands of holes, and orchids are disappearing. Police were involved in that. Big conservationists things were done, but no effect. So we decided to barcode our orchids before they disappear. This is young girl which was employed in the museum this year, and she will work on this project. You can see how much money, and this year she managed to collect 300 specimens, and they are now processed in lab. Second project is a combined project with a geological group of our museum. We will do biodiversity of old mine sediments, of old mine deposits rich in arsenic and antimony, and it's surprising, though we will focus maybe on bacteria and archaea, but we will try to find out what kind of other animals and plants can survive with this highly toxic environment. So this project has been awarded this 80,000 euro for next 4 years. So this is my colleague which is responsible for the grant, and I would mention just my fungi. Though almost everything in Europe has been barcoded, fungi has not been barcoded fully. I've heard from German colleagues that they barcoded all around 700 species of fungi. In Slovakia, we have them maybe around 4,000, so there is something to do. So, and as we are applying for a grant, and it's European Union funds, we have to make it kind of applied. So we have to do some invasive species. We will do invasive plants, and this is, we will focus on invasive fish species in Slovakia, though they are similar like in Germany, like in Poland, but we will have our own Barcoded database of invasive fish species in Slovakia. And the strengths, we have young team. These are two girls which are employed in our lab, which will work. All of the young people are enthusiastic, devoted, they want to work. We have good collections at the museum. We are well funded now. And in Slovakia, we have a good taxonomic background for all groups of plants and animals and fungi. Weaknesses, young team, unexperienced. Maybe the girls will go pregnant, who knows? And from government, we are requested to have a partner from business sector, and that's not easy to find such an organization in Slovakia. Threats, instability of funding due to political situation, decision makers. In Slovakia, it can easily happen that you want the grant, you sign the agreement with the government, and still you don't get money for some reasons. Nobody will say why. And opportunities of international cooperation with Czech Republic, maybe with Germany, Poland, who knows? We will see. And that's all for me. Thank you very much.